Welcome to the latest Watercolors Aquarium Gallery video brought to you from the Aquarium Rush Studios in downtown Grand Rapids, Michigan. We are doing an unboxing today and kind of a review of the Seachem line of Tidal filters. It is their newer hang on the back line of filters, and they did some pretty cool things with them.
They definitely tried to solve a lot of perceived issues with hang on the back filters, some of them being definite issues that needed to be solved, some of them just being little fun features that they threw in that I think make them pretty good to work with.
Yeah, I think they did a great job. Well, let's open one up and take a look and see what we think.
We have used one of these in store before on one of our displays. We had it on a tank of shell dwellers, and it worked.
Yeah. Build quality seems like it's good. Make sure there's nothing else in the box there.
It is definitely really solid.
Yeah, I know one of the good features about it is the motor is in the tank. One of the challenges with a lot of hang on the back filters is getting them properly primed. With the motor in the tank, that's not an issue.
Yeah.
They also have a surface extractor, so we'll pull some of that surface scum off of the top, as well as pull it from the bottom or from inside the aquarium.
Yes.
Both great features.
Setting up equipment can be one of the most stressful parts for new aquarists getting into their tank for the first time. This just comes as one piece. This box just has that in it. You just gotta put the stuff in, plug it in, and it works. And I think that's something that needs to be stated.
Yeah, that's pretty good. There's this is the tubing that attaches to it, so there's a little bit of assembly that has to happen, but not much.
What's really interesting about it to me is that you can adjust the flow of the pump and the flow out of the filter. That's why there's two different dials.
Oh, interesting.
Sure. Oh, one of them I think adjusts how much it takes off the surface. Yeah. Yes. So these go on nice and easy. Yep. There's my Midwest thing coming out there.
Oh, hey, oh.
Boom, pops on the bottom just like that. So one of the things I know is a cool little handy feature about this filter is the way this media locks in. Pull that out. Take this so that it doesn't leak on your floor. Clip it into place, and now you can take this over to the sink or wherever you're going to take it to wash it without dripping in the floor. And there is an edge all the way around it to prevent dripping.
It's pretty clever. It is very designed.
Yeah, that's just convenient. It does nothing other than being convenient, but it is convenient. Okay, favorite thing about this filter is it is a media basket. There are not a bunch of cartridges.
Yeah, I don't know how hard we've harped on cartridge filters.
Never hard enough.
On the YouTube channel. I know on the podcast they get ripped apart.
Not a fan of cartridge filters. There are some of the nano filters that we do carry that have cartridges, just because there's not really another good solution for those. But this, the media goes in the basket. There's not this thing that grows all your good bacteria that you throw away and replace all the time. It just needs to get cleaned out. Great supply of biological filter media. Knowing Seachem, this is their famous Seachem Matrix, which is a really great media. It doesn't even come with carbon.
We actually had a video talking about Matrix and why we love that so much.
It's good stuff.
Okay, so this is really stupid. You want to know what my favorite feature on these filters are?
Yes.
It's this little tab.
What's that do?
So it floats. So if this gets clogged and it starts backflowing,
It's an indicator.
it means you need to clean your filter, guys.
That's pretty slick.
You know how awesome a little reminder of just an instant oh, I gotta check out what's going on in there.
Yeah, I didn't know about that filter.
This is especially important because this filter comes with a Surface Skimmer. So it's you taking in even more gunk because that's what's going to collect all your duckweed.
Yeah.
So when this thing gets full of duckweed, that indicator will pop up and you'll be like, all right, well, time to clean it out, and your Surface Skimmer can keep working.
That's pretty fantastic. I might need to try this upstairs. I have duckweed in one of my tanks. So it comes in the 35, the 55, the 75, and then also the 110. Rated, the 35 is rated up to 35 gallons, so it's kind of nice that those coincide with what they do. There's nothing wrong to me with putting a slightly larger filter on a tank. Increases the flow a little bit, adds a little bit more surface area for your good bacteria.
What does an oversized filter for your tank do not?
Doesn't mean you can add more fish.
Or do fewer water changes.
Right. Yeah, it just means you're gonna move more water.
Anyways, I just wanted to make sure that was stated.
So a couple of other fun little features on this. Do they not have the heater holder anymore?
Heater holder's right here.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, they have a little clip that slots in. I'm gonna have to figure out where because I can't remember. Is it on the bottom?
I need my glasses for this.
I'm pretty sure it slots in on one of the sides.
That's
here.
what I thought, but I don't see a thing that looks like it.
It slides in somewhere in here.
We just talked about how easy it is to set up
Yeah.
too. Well, it's probably pretty easy to set up if you read the instructions thoroughly.
I don't understand. Instructions? I don't do instructions.
Well, anyway,
It does have a heater holder and it hooks on very, very easily if you read the instructions.
yes, and it clips your heater at, the right height and clipped nicely against the back of your tank rather than thrown in the bottom like so many of ours end up doing.
Keeps your equipment all in one nice, neat place.
It also contains a little leveling screw that lets you keep it upright
Oh, perfect.
rather than leaning back or forward, which makes the filter work a little more efficiently too. And I've had some filters that hang back a little far that leak because it's coming out of the back of them.
Right.
So,
I think this locking feature also helps with that.
yeah.
The other brand of filters that I really like, the one challenge with those is if you ignore them for a little while and that sponge on the bottom gets all clogged up, the water coming underneath can push that whole media up inside the filter chamber and you can get water flowing out the back.
Yeah.
This little locking mechanism, you saw me struggle with that getting it out, that's going to prevent this from sliding up and reduce or hopefully eliminate the possibility of getting water on the floor. Because, that's kind of step B. Step 1, filter your tank. Step 2, keep your water off the floor. Right?
Yeah, good checklist.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I know that there are even more features in this filter. It takes a lot for us to even think about stepping out on aqua clears. They're just the solid workhorses, and we're gonna need to do a video on them at some point.
I agree.
But with all these well thought out features, makes it worthwhile to think about putting them on a tank.
Yeah, for sure.
So the only thing that I struggled with when we were using this is we were using it on a deeper tank,
Oh, sure.
and this outflow is really designed to shoot out right at the surface, so circulation at the bottom was a little bit weak. Now, whether or not you consider that a fault or a feature will depend on your perspective, but it does actually agitate the surface super well.
That's true. Point, counterpoint. Is it better that way? Is it worse that way? I see what
Right.
you're saying about the deep tank issue. And
Yeah,
that
it was
could
a
definitely be
60-gallon cube, so it was 2 feet deep.
Right.
For a hang on the back filter, that was already kind of asking a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Thankfully, we had shell dwellers in there. Sand was stirred up really well.
They definitely took care of the mulm on the bottom.
Exactly.
What do you think, Charles?
This is a filter that I would personally, the next hang on the back filter I'm buying is one of these.
All right.
I made that determination. Oh my goodness. I made that determination when we were working with that specific cube, just because I was like, wow, this would work well with. It doesn't work great with this particular tank, but it works great with the shallow, long tanks I like to run.
And the surface skimming and surface turnover makes it a little bit better hang on the back filter for saltwater, I think.
Oh, I think you're making a lot of sense there right now, Amy.
So be sure to check out Watercolors Aquarium Gallery podcast. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure to subscribe to these videos and like them if you like them. Leave us a comment below.
Stop by to see one of these in person. Let us know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Let's have lots of fun and keep those hands wet.